Hi guys, today we'll be talking about the 6 boys that survived a year on an island by themselves. Before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. One day, a class of 6 boys from British decided to go on a ship and travel to an island close to them on a ship. They did this because while they were in class on an island, they got very bored and did not want to learn anymore. They decided to take some food and a gas burner with them so they could take the ship on the school island to escape. But they made a mistake because when they escaped on the boat, they all fell asleep and woke up to a thunder of very bad weather, and the wind of the storm broke the sail, so the kids could not take control of the ship anymore. The boys were on the boat and drifting away without no food. They had to take water from the rain, so they take a coconut shell and let water rain into it. But it didn't rain that much, so each person had to drink a little bit every day so they could all survive. That same day, in the morning, they saw an island and decided to go towards it so they could survive. Most of the land on this island was rocky. As they were traveling to the close island, they crashed their boat on the island they were going to, and the boat broke into pieces, but they made it on the island. They were so tired and they went on the island and they all dug a cave together so they can rest there. They dug trees so when it rained the water would go in it and they could drink from it. They went high on the island to go get birds to eat them and find food. They also climbed coconut trees for water. To waste time, they decided to make a guitar from string and wood and sing songs so that they would forget and pass time with what's happening. After 6 months of surviving on the island, one boy finally learned how to make a fire so they could eat food that is not raw. They were very happy when they made the fire, and this fire was the most important thing for them now because they could do anything with it now, and it would help them. They made sure the fire never went out. After, they built a small house out of trees and leaves. Every day, they caught seabirds and cooked them with the fire so they would have food to eat. One day, while one of the kids was hunting for birds to eat, he fell down on the island. The other boys were looking for him and found him with a broken leg. They carried him back to the camp and fixed his leg for him. They let him rest for the whole time, and they did everything else for him. Each day, they would go farther down the island to look for more food and survival. They made an amazing discovery because they found a whole full built house left on the island. There, they found wild tomatoes and many other vegetables. They even found chickens left there. After a few days of finding all the chickens, they had about 200 chickens. They kept the chickens alive by feeding them coconut and taking care of them. These chickens gave them so many eggs that they could survive for many days. The only time the boys killed and ate a chicken was if the weather was too bad or dangerous to go hunt seabirds for food. After a while, they built another small ship made from wood and tried to escape this island, but the plan failed when the small ship broke. After a year of living out there, they started to give up on rescue because it's been so long without no help. They kept working on the vegetables, islands, and kept making vegetables and kept the chickens alive. Every boy had a job, and they all did their jobs to survive as a group. Every day they exercised so they would not start to get weak or lazy from staying on that island. They created a game to play and had fun so they can waste the time. While they were exploring more of the island, they found the bones of an old man that used to live there a long time ago. They prayed for him and for themselves, hoping they would be rescued and not die on that island. A man that went out on a boat to go to another island thought he heard a human scream when he passed the island the boys were on. So he decided to go check out the island just in case. As the boys saw that guy on the ship, they all went down to the water and swam to the ship and got on and started to talk to the guy and told him they had been lost on the island for 15 months. On the radio of the man's ship, they said, "You have found the boys." As the man on the ship returned the boys to the island of their school, the boys finally met their parents after a few days, and they were very happy. They were rescued. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you guys can see when we upload a new video. Bye!